What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. Maximum Football on the PS5. It's the full release. Okay, it's the full release. I will be getting. I'm gonna get the passes as far as to be able to play unlimited access to the Dynasty and things like that. You know what I mean? But this is the full release here, so we reviewing it. I played it for the Steam Deck, you know what I mean? Well, not the Steam Deck, it was the ROG Ally, I believe, when I actually did play it. I sold my ROG Ally still on a Steam Deck, you know what I mean? But it was kind of choppy as far as the sound because I don't know what was up with that dock, honestly, man. You know, I'm like, nah. But we here though, so this is we're gonna let me set the settings first of all. Let's do that first. We're gonna leave everything where it's at here. Gameplay. I was just there. The general. Let me see here. I'm trying to turn this music off because I don't know if it's a problem. It wasn't a problem before, but who knows now? You know what I mean? Who knows now? Let me go and mute this here. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm trying to find the minutes and things. We're gonna do 2 3 minute for the reviews. We always do 2 3 minute quarters. That's never gonna change. All right, but I will do a full season in this. Now, what system would I do that on? I don't know because I downloaded on Xbox and PlayStation and Steam the free versions. I'm trying to figure out which system I want to play. I want to buy the DLCs for. So I'm only gonna do it for one. You know what I mean? But I'm reviewing this for the PS5, right? So, yep. All right. All the controls is what this controls what they are. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see. So let me show y'all the story here. So you got the Dynasty Pass. This is access to Dynasty Unlimited. And then the franchise. This is both. So Dynasty Premium Access includes jump straight into full Dynasty mode experience, start new saves, play unlimited seasons, build your legacy. Pretty much Dynasty mode with the extra cosmetics down there. But there is a point system you use for the Dynasty and things like that. You can start a Dynasty, but it's kind of a weird situation. We gotta use points and things like that and coins and all that to make new saves. If you like this game, I recommend getting one of these packages, man, because you don't want to go through that, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You don't want to go through having to get coins to save. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So I'm just taking you all through this. So this option, if you like the Dynasty, which is the college style setup, go here. You know what I mean? $20, no big deal. Even 40, that's not a bad deal because it includes Dynasty Premium Access, Franchise Premium Access, as well as exclusive cosmetics. Okay, so I would say in the Franchise Premium Access released by Q4, which means the fall. That's the pro football portion of this, right? I didn't even know they had Adidas in here. That's nice. So they got actual, real sponsorships up in this. So that's fire, right? So I would say personally, I would go for this. Not a starter pack. What is this? I didn't see this one. It's just cosmetic items, tickets. Yeah, so yeah, tickets is what you know, save with things like that. You know what I mean? I would just recommend going for one of these. I would say get this. Is only $40. New games cost 70. So 40, you getting both access to the college style and the pro style. I would say this. You know what I mean? I would just get that. I think that's the best deal for this. And it's only 40. It's only for I say get that, man. But if you don't care for the pro stuff and just the college stuff, get for 20. Unlimited access to the dynasty, man. You don't want that. Trust me. You don't want to have to deal with no tickets, have to save and things like that. I don't. You know what I mean? You got your team customization. Very deep customization in this game. So you can pretty much edit everything, create everything for your team. So this is fire. All right. Custom logo. You make your logo. Team customization, that's fire, okay? So that's the key in this, you know what I mean? To be able to create your own stuff. So they got that down. The fact that you have franchise and dynasty, so you got pro and college, that's dope. It's not out yet, you know what I mean? It's supposed to come out Q4. We don't know if it's gonna be in delays or anything. So I will say this. For the modes, I'm gonna say a 9 because you have it's coming. It's not here yet, but you have the franchise mode and the dynasty mode. That's hard right there, okay? That's hard. You know what I mean? So you got pro and college. So if you just want to roll with maximum football, you got both best of both worlds here. All right. So everything, you know, you got everything you need here with the customization. I got to say 9. You know what I mean? You create everything and you got 2 different rule sets and styles to play. I can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? Now, you already know I'm not really big on microtransactions, but if it's a free game, you gotta know it's microtransactions out the wazoo. So it's really not free. It's free to play, but you know they're gonna be killing you with microtransactions. So that's neither here nor there. It's like a mobile style setup. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be dealing with all that's crazy. You know what I mean? But hey, I have nothing negative to say about that. If you decide to indulge in that, that's on you. Honestly, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna speak about it like if this is what you like, because that's how games has went. That's the direction games has went to microtransactions. You know what I mean? You got challenges. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Like the modes is about a 9, man. I got to say 9, man. We got everything here. You know, you got your microtransaction heavy stuff here. You got you got your dynasty, your franchise mode that's coming in the fall. So you all good here. You got everything here that you need. Honestly, the key is at this point the gameplay. The graphics not even bad. To be honest with you, the graphics not bad here, man. To be honest, you know what I mean. You got your online exhibition. You got your practice and your drills. You know what I mean. So you practice and get right. You know what I mean. Maximum Pro League. That's like the card-based system. That's not something. That's something like Madden Ultimate Team. So I don't understand how you have that in a game like this with no licensed players. I don't. That's not my world, so I don't speak on it. It is what it is. I don't understand that, but hey, whatever. You know, what would be dope is if they was able to license old retired players and stuff from the past. That'd be nice if they was able to do that. You know what I mean? But whatever. You know what I mean? Neither here nor there. I'm gonna say 9 for the modes, at minimum high 8, because you got everything here. So let's go ahead and hit exhibition. I don't know, all men keep doing that. I didn't create a team yet, so we'll see what's up. I'm gonna pick whatever design I like. You know what I mean? So it's a big dude right there, fam. That's a big dude right there. They overall 95, man. Let's see. Let me go. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. I like that jersey, man. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Let's go there. I like, I'm a sucker for red, man. I'm a sucker for red. Let's go. That's hard. Swamp. That's nice too. They got some nice design. They did a good job with the teams. I gotta be real with you. Now these logos, these are the same standard logos you find in these non-licensed joints or when you create a team. They all got the same setup, man. But I do like I do like the graphics. I like how the teams look. They did a good job with these teams. I gotta tell the truth. They did a good job. So let's go ahead and roll here. I'm gonna go here with it. I'm thinking I'm gonna for Steam. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it with Steam. Honestly, let's do here. Yeah, it's already they already on where I'm at with it. So entry off 100%. See accelerated clock. Off. I'm gonna leave that off for the review. So just 2-3 minute quarters for the review. All right, so we're gonna do that. I can't do the fatigue. Let me see. We're gonna leave all that where it's at. I want fatigue off though. No fatigue, man. All right, man. Whatever. I guess we're gonna deal with that then. Whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and rock out. Let's get it. Maximum Football PS5.
Hello and welcome to Maximum Sports. I'm Garrett Fertig and I'm joined by Dan Walks in the booth this afternoon.
Thank you, Garrett. You know, I've been waiting for today's matchup all week.
Like I said, the graphics is not bad, y'all. It's not bad. I like how they got the Adidas sponsorship. That's nice. If they're gonna do, I just feel like if they're gonna do something like Ultimate Team, if they was able to get, is it the NFL PS? I don't know what the name is where you can actually use the retired players. I would say just get those guys. These graphics do look nice though. These graphics look nice. The player models, not all of that, but the graphics is nice though. It definitely looks nice. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like this is some pretty solid looking stuff here. Presentation so far not bad either, to be honest.
The visiting players are definitely going to have their hands
full. Yeah, this don't look bad at all.
Look at this crowd.
Yeah, this don't look bad at all.
Their focus has to be razor sharp. They need to use this energy to their advantage.
And here's our passionate hosts making a thunderous entrance.
Oh yeah, these graphics are pretty good, man. I'm gonna say so far what I'm saying. I'm gonna wait till the gameplay starts, man. I need to play it in motion because I know Maximum Football, the in motion is kind of, it improved a lot. I'm not now from the old Maximum games, it improved a whole lot. You know what I mean? So I know that for a fact from when I even played in the beta. You know what I mean? So, all right, kick it off. All right, let's get to it. But you hear the band, it's a college setup, everything. Yeah, this is not bad.
Is this the field goal kicker also?
That's a fair catch.
How would he fair catch it from there? Like, I was confused what he was doing. All right, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
52, get ready.
I love the graphic. I gotta be, I love the graphics. Come on.
The quarterback is sacked. A huge play.
Now I understand this is not gonna be premium gameplay, but this, I like that camera cut. This presentation is nice, man. I gotta say that the presentation is nice here. The presentation is definitely nice. So far this presentation, we in the 8s are with the presentation off top. This is a nice presentation here. Oh, shoot, I messed up. The gameplay, like you see, it's kind of choppy a little bit. It's not exactly the smoothest, man, but so far everything is responsive. You're not gonna have that smooth Madden gameplay. Like, you're not gonna get that. So don't expect that. I hope you don't expect that. You know what I mean? Come on. Nice. The announcing isn't terrible. It's not bad. These look, the graphics, I'm gonna say the graphics, we mid-8s. We mid-8s with the graph. I'm gonna say mid-8s. I can't go 9 yet because it's just, you know, it's not I'm messing. Let me see. We're the special. There we go. 4th down. It's not the body types not varied enough. You know what I mean? The animations is not premium, you know what I'm saying? But the graphics is not bad. I'm gonna say mid-8s. If you want to say low 8s, I'm not mad at you, but I'm not going below 8. I'm not going below 8. These aren't bad graphics at all. The gameplay right now, I'm feeling like this is like in the 7 range here. In the 7 range, the low 7 range, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it's over in that range right now. I'm not mad at it. I mean, you know, I'm not mad. It's in the 7s though. It's in the 7 range right now.
Looking for someone that's open.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we out. We definitely talking about 7. We mid-7. I'm gonna say mid-7. You know what I mean? But you know, it's not super polished yet. You know what I mean? But this is definitely a good reboot. This is definitely a good reboot. Come on. Let's go. It's definitely a very good reboot. They did a good job with the reboot. It feels better than what it felt like on Steam, on the PC. They definitely. I mean, it's still the gameplay. I didn't expect the gameplay to be switching up all like that, but you know, this is definitely. I like this. I do like this. Come on, let's go. Oh, I see you, baby. I see you. Ooh. I like that. That was smooth. That was smooth right there. I like that. That was smooth. I like how. Yeah, I like that. Now you see you can see they got some inspiration from Madden. This is Madden-esque is how it's like set up as far as when you celebrate after the touchdown, things like that. I'm not like there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, because you know it is what it is. But I mean, you can tell like the interest is very Madden-esque. You know what I mean? Very Madden-esque.
They look to go for 1.
Yeah, this is not bad at all. The presentation, we in the 8s. We in the 8s. The presentation. I'm gonna say that. You know, the modes are 9. The gameplay is probably like we mid-7 for gameplay, man. Mid-7 for gameplay. The graphics, I'm gonna say mid-8 with this. If you want to say low 8, I'm not mad at you, know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say mid-8. This is not a bad looking game at all. It's not even, I can't even, you can't look at, I mean, some might look at it and say it's a bad looking game. I can't honestly look at this on my screen, but I just look whack. It don't, you know what I'm saying? Now the animation's not on point. They're a lot better than what they used to be as far as Maximum Football, but they're still not, you know, up to par yet. You know what I mean? But they did a good job with this. They could have charged for this. They could have charged for this. I mean, but they wanted people to get into the, we want to say ecosystem, whatever. They want you to get in and play their game. So it's not a bad approach. But they could have charged for this. This, you know, they could have charged for this. Yeah, I think they could have just came out with the $40 tag and it would be fine. You know what I mean? Honestly, you know, and I think that's the $40 makes sense. But the option to do 20 is fine too. But I think they could have came out with this and charged 40 and be fine. You know what I'm saying? If they waited and then dropped it. But I'm not mad at the free approach either. I'm not mad at that. That's kind of dope. That's consumer friendly to get them an option. It's like playing a demo on steroids or something. You know what I mean? So you got access to everything, but you know, in order to really like have unlimited access without any type of hiccups, you know, you pay one of those passes. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. This game is a good football game. Definitely a good football. This is one of the better indie football games. This and Legend Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Legend Bowl to me still is like that, but this is, you can, yeah. You know, Legend Bowl got some comp here. Legend Bowl got some comp here. With this, Legend Bowl got comp. You know what I mean? Because if you want to go to the 16-bit route of things or the old school route, you hit Legend Bowl. If you want modern graphics, you want to hit this. Because, I mean, this is, and the thing is, due to the fact that it's not licensed, you know, you don't have to worry about a year-to-year release. This is a football playground almost, you know what I mean, in a sense. You create everything and do what you do here. So it's gonna be even better once they drop that franchise mode. So if this is what you want to roll with, you straight. You straight. The weakest thing about this is the gameplay. It's not even bad gameplay. It's not Madden gameplay. It's not polished, but it's gonna be hard to come in and be trying to take over what Madden got going on, because they've been doing this since. Oh man, that was a nice special. That was great. I like how that camera cut too. The presentation here is nice, man. 8. I'm gonna say mid-8 for the presentation. Graphics by the 9. If you're gonna go low 8 for the presentation, that's fine. But it's in the 8s. Graphics, not my bad. Graphics is not a 9. Graphics is mid-8. The modes is a 9. Excuse me. Graphics is a mid-8. You know what I'm saying? Modes is a 9, right? Gameplay, mid-7. 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 Ooh, they missed it. In the presentation, we in the 8s. I would say this game, to be honest with you, whatever. I say this game probably about, I'm cool with giving this bad boy an 8. I'm cool with giving this an 8. This is about an 8. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go high 7, okay. I'm going to say this. Come on, let's go. Messed up. I'm going to say this is about an 8, man. I don't even want to go in the high 7 bag. But someone sat there and said high 7, I'm not going, you know, be like, you tripping. But this is not a bad football game, and they only going to get better with it if they keep working on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the animations, like I said, is not up to par, but the graphics not bad. Everything is here. Everything is here. It's not better than Madden, but everything is here. So I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, it's better than Madden. No, it's not. But you got more creative freedom than Madden. Come on. Nice stiff arm, boy. Stop playing. You got more creative freedom here than you got in Madden. So if someone said they like this better than Madden, I'm not tripping. Especially once that franchise get released. Once that franchise get released, I mean, they the only ones who got, you know what I'm saying, a college mode and a pro mode. So they got something unique to their game. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, they the only one that got, so I mean, this game is about an 8, dog. An 8 on the nose. An 8 on the nose. And it would be higher if the gameplay was better. But I understand that it's not going to be premium as far as animations. Let's go. You got some things that do look good, though. You got some things that look good with this, man. So this isn't bad, y'all. This is yeah, this is pretty good, man. This is pretty good. I'm actually, yeah, I'm just figuring out what I'm going to buy it for. I think I may want to do it for the Steam Deck because I take it with me portable. You know what I'm saying? So I want a football game. But then again, I'm going to have the Madden, though, so on my Switch, too. So Let's go. Oh, we got that, baby. We got that. I like them camera cuts. Them camera cuts are smooth, man. Man, I recommend giving it a shot, man. If you like football, give us a shot. Give us a shot. It's free to try it. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you can still do franchises and all that, but if you're going to do a franchise, get one of the packs, man. Just save yourself the headache and just get one of the, at least get the Dynasty pack. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do Dynasty, just at least get that because it saves you a headache, man. Like, you know what I mean? To have to just rid yourself of the problems and get the Dynasty pack. That way you can just do what you got to do without having to worry about tickets and all that. So I would suggest that strongly. You know what I mean? If you're going to do that. I mean, you know, do what you do, but I'm just saying. Come on, let's go. Oh, we scrambling. We scrambling. Oh, yeah, we scrambling. We Mike Vick out here. We Mike Vick out here. What you talking about? We Mike Vick out here, baby. Yeah, this is smooth. Man, I wish the gameplay was a little better, but it's not bad, so I'm not. For an indie title, this is cold. For an indie title, can't lie. For an indie title, this looks nice. And to be honest, if they get that gameplay on point,
And now the extra point.
Man, look, they could be legit competition. It's not yet, you know what I'm saying? But if they get the gameplay on point, you know, change up the body miles, you know, things like that, you know, man, look, they could really be comp. They could really, for real, be comp. You know what I'm saying? Because they got something unique to have both. They got to keep that college aspect and the pro aspect in their game. They got to keep that there, you know what I'm saying? That's unique to them, you know, but once that gameplay tighten up, they could be legit competition. I could see somebody be like, man, I'd rather just play this. Because I can do everything, you know, create everything myself. I mean, this could be legit comp, man, straight up. Legitimate. Come on. Come on.
Great catch.
Ooh, I thought. Ooh. I missed it. Can't believe I missed it.
Precision. The ball finds its mark.
The announcer not even bad. All this stuff. Listen. I can't. This is pretty solid, man. This is pretty solid, man. It's good actually. It's past solid. This is a good football game. I like it. I enjoy this. Weakest part is the gameplay. And the gameplay not even bad. So hopefully they keep up with this. Please don't stop making it. You know what I mean? Like, but the people gotta support it though. You gotta support it. You know what I mean? But that's why they put the free out there. I guess what they did was smart. They put the free out because, you know, it's gonna be hard to it's gonna be hard to just sell an indie football game like that. But their approach was smooth. I like that approach. You know what I mean? Free, then you got the option to opt all the way in and buy into it all the way. Because just because you download it and play it, that don't mean you didn't opt it all the way in. Opting in is when you actually pay for one in packages, you know what I'm saying? And have access to, you know, you can get that franchise pack and a dynasty pack. But this is definitely, oh yeah, this is definitely a good football game. This is a good job. I recommend giving this a shot, y'all. If you're a football fan, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Don't go in there like, oh, just go in there with the proper expectations. Don't go in there thinking, oh, this is going to be killing Madden, because it's not. It's not going to be. So, but it's a good alternate option. You actually have two good alternate options. You got Legend Bowl out there, and you see they got the jersey stained up. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got some nice things here. So, you got Legend Bowl. That's an option. It's like old school stuff. I know the developer said in the video, he put a comment and said that he's working on getting it released on consoles at some point. So hopefully that's coming somewhere in the near future. That's what he said specifically on the Legend Bowl video I did for the Switch 2. So he said that. It's a comment there from him, you know what I'm saying? So check that out, man. But so eventually College Bowl is going to be on the consoles. You got Maximum Football. So football looking pretty good for options, man. Legend Bowl, this, Madden, College. You got 4 legitimate good options. So we pretty straight for football. You know what I mean? Honestly, you pretty straight. I mean, it's not like the old days, but you know, you legitimately got some options out there, and there's different style options too. So this is salute to them. Salute to Maximum. They did a good job. I have The weakest part is the gameplay, but it's not terrible. They just got to tighten some things up, and they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Tighten that gameplay up, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Yeah, yeah, I like this. I just gotta figure out. I think I'm probably just do the Steam Deck, man. Probably the Steam Deck. I don't know. I see. If I end up getting like some sort of you know, credits or points or something, oh, I'm out. Oh, I'm out. Oh, that's how we end it. That's how we ending it. That's how we ending it. Oh, I was a smooth way. I mean, I thought I almost had that touchdown, man. But we gonna end it here. That's the review.
Interesting game so far.
That's the review. I mean, this game. Look. We talking at 8 out of 10. If you want to say high 7s, I'm not going crazy, but I can't go no lower than that. You can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just can't go no lower than high 7. I don't really want to go no lower than 8, but I understand if someone sat there and said this is just this game is just like, you know, in the 7s. I'm not mad at that, but this is definitely it's a good football game. This is a good football game. And it deserves some attention and recognition. I do feel that way, honestly. They did a good job with this, man. They did a good job with this. So you got Maximum Football, you got Legend Bowl out there. College Bowl supposed to be coming soon on consoles. Then you got college football, and you got Madden. All right, so you got some pretty decent options out there. I mean, you know, so you know, if you want to roll with just Maximum Football, no big deal. This is a good game, especially after the fall when that franchise part release. So it is what it is, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Peace.